Today we're going to tie a pink Marabou Spey fly. This is a real dynamite pattern. How I'm going to begin is put a layer of pink thread down first, all the way down the shaft of the hook down to the tail. I'm using a number 4 limerick mustad hook. You can go 2, 4, a smaller 6 if you want, but I like the 4 size. Now I'm just going to trim the tail portion of the thread off. Now we'll attach the first portion of the tail, which is a nice clump of pink marabou. You don't want to go too thick on it, just a number of nice strands, as you can see. Next, we'll attach the second portion of the tail, which is about 4 to 6 strands of pink crystal flash threads. Really nice shiny threads, give it a really great flash in the water. You don't have to worry too much about the length, as long as it's at least as long as the marabou. You can always just trim it up afterwards to get the fly in the right proportions once you're done. So now what we need to do is put the body material on, and I'm going to use this Orvis crystal chenille. It's tinsel, sorry, chenille, and it's really nice and flashy. You could also just put flat tinsel on, but you'd have to even out the body nicely, maybe with some floss, so it's nice and smooth before you put the tinsel on. Now when I get up to the top, the shoulder area there, I'm going to put 2 or 3 layers of that tinsel to build up a nice little bulky area, and that area is going to ensure that the wing material flares up nicely. So what we're going to do now is attach the first stage of the wing material, and I'm going to use pink craft fur for this. It's great because it's synthetic and it doesn't really bog down the fly with a lot of water. It doesn't retain a lot of water when you're casting, and we're going to secure that down. You'll see how nice and high it's going to sit on that shoulder once we get it fastened in. Now to add on top of that, we'll put a couple turns of pink marabou, and that's going to really make this a really stunning fly, really effective. The last thing I want to do is put some white fur underneath the belly sort of the fly to imitate sort of the minnow. And so I've got this white synthetic fur type material, but any white fur will do. You could use marabou, polar bear, imitation polar bear, any kind of synthetic white would be best. There you go. So I'll just tie off now, and we're ready to put the lacquer on this, and you'll have a beautiful pink Marabou Spey fly to slay them steelhead. Good luck.